Hi, my name is Seth Yolorda, and I'm an organizational development consultant. And I spend a lot of my time helping individuals and leaders experience high levels of performance. And something that I notice from high performers, whether it's their individuals or leaders, is that they take action. They don't spend a lot of time waiting for the perfect situation to arise, the perfect circumstances to develop before they take action. No, they take action on the things, the initiatives, the decisions that they know they need to take action on. You may be familiar with that old dichotomy between thinkers and doers, and I think sometimes thinkers get a bad rap in that dichotomy. We think that thinkers are sitting there kind of overanalyzing with their hand on their chin, not taking any action, while the doer is off conquering the world. And on some level, I can understand that dichotomy, but it's not that doers aren't thinkers, it's that doers aren't overthinkers. They're not sitting there waiting for the perfect situation. They're not ruminating on the circumstances or their feelings or the situation before they take action. They have a level of awareness of what needs to happen. They recognize the steps they need to take in order to make it happen, and they take action. So I just want to encourage you that if you want to be a high performer, you have to begin to take action. Now, something that a lot of individuals kind of fall prey to is feeling as though they don't have enough to take action on. Specifically in the individual realm, there's people that I coach who often feel like they want to start a business, they want to launch an initiative, they want to become an entrepreneur, but they don't have enough certifications, or they don't have enough skills, or they're not articulate enough. And they feel like they have to gather more information, or they have to become something different before they can actually take action. And I just want to take a moment to deliver you from that myth. That is not true. You don't have to wait to become something different or better or have more skills or knowledge or certifications or degrees before you can take action. Now, obviously, there may be certain professions. If you're trying to become a doctor or a lawyer, yes, you have to go back to school. But for a lot of my entrepreneurs out there, I just want to tell you that a lot of times we sit back and we wait until the environment is perfect before we act. We try to gather more knowledge, gather more skills, gather more information, but that's not necessary in order for you to begin taking steps in the right direction. In fact, there's a story in the Bible in Exodus chapter 4 where God was calling Moses, and I want to show it to you. God told Moses, he said, listen, Moses, I want you to go set my people free. And Moses started stuttering. Moses was like, I don't have enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not articulate enough. I don't have enough resources. They're not going to listen to me. I have too much baggage. And God was like, you know what? None of that is true. I mean, look what Moses says. What if the people don't believe me or listen to me? What if they say the Lord never appeared to you? And then God said something to Moses that was really interesting. He said, what is in your hand? I think a lot of times we feel like what we have in our hand, maybe the things you have around your house, the current education that you have, the current experience that you have, isn't really good enough in order for you to truly operate at a high level. But I just want to tell you, that's not true. You don't have to have more. You don't need another degree, more certifications. You don't need more skills, more training to truly do and become all that God has called you to do and to become. You don't have to have those things in order to become high performance. What you have to do is you have to look around, see what's in your hand, and then take action. In fact, I was recently talking to an individual who wants to start an entrepreneurial journey, but they felt like they needed to go in an entirely different direction than what they're currently facing. I mean, they spend the majority of time at home with their kids, helping them learn, teaching them, training them, and just really being that parent to them. And yet they felt like, well, that's not good enough. Like, no one wants to hear about being a stay-at-home parent and what I do. And I was like, no, like, there are tons of people out there who are looking for that type of content because they themselves are also struggling. While you're over here thinking that what's currently your situation and what currently is in your hand is not good enough, there are people out there who are saying, listen, you've learned some things, you're a few steps ahead of me. If you would just take the time and post a video, start a blog, start a channel that would really teach us how we can figure this thing out, it would be of immense value. And I just want to tell you, just like God told Moses, I'm not asking you to become something different. I'm not asking you to gain more knowledge. I'm not even asking you to become more articulate. I'm just asking you to take what's in your hand, and if you surrender it to God, He will use it to do great work in both your life and in the life of those around you. And so let's learn the lesson from Moses today, and that is simply don't underestimate what you've been through. Don't underestimate the very thing that's currently in front of you. That to be a high performer, it's not about your skills, it's not about your education or certifications, it's about you taking action on the very thing that's within your hand. I mean, you can scroll through Instagram or YouTube and you'll find a number of people out there who they're not like world famous, super articulate, super skilled individuals, they're just consistent. They're just faithful. They're just saying, you know what? This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I do. This is my current situation. I'm going to take this and I'm going to share it with the world. And I want to encourage you to just take action on whatever it is right in front of you. You may not have a goal of becoming an entrepreneur, and that's okay. If you are working in a job, whether it's in academia or in healthcare or maybe in the school setting, no matter where it is in corporate America, and there's a task in front of you, take action on that task. Don't wait, don't delay, just take action. But if you are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur and you want to just really use your gifts to make a difference in the world, then don't fall into that trap feeling as though you have to become something different or do something different in order for people to value your contribution. No, your story, your situation, your strengths, who you are uniquely, divinely designed by God. And so leverage that, and take action on it. Listen, I hope this was helpful to you, and if it was, I would love for you to like it and subscribe and to share it with your friends and family. And my goal is just to upload a couple videos every week just to kind of help you really become a high performer, whether you're an individual contributor and maybe just a stay-at-home mom or dad, or you are a leader in an organization trying to move the organization forward. I believe the principles of high performance apply to everyone regardless of the industry. And so I would love for you to come along for this ride. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.